Welcome back and give it up for day 53. I officially weighed in at 186 pounds today, so there hasn't really been a lot of significant movement on the scale lately, but I'm hoping since I've been eating at a pretty good calorie deficit for a little while now, that my weight on the scale starts to come down a little bit more within the next week. And it's officially a holiday. It is Mother's Day, so that means I'm going to be at my parents' house today celebrating, and we're going to be eating a lot of calorie dense foods. So what I'm going to need to do to adjust my diet to still stay within a calorie deficit and ultimately cut some fat here is I'm only going to eat one meal today. It's going to be a lot of calorie dense stuff. We're also going to have some cake and stuff that I'm going to be taking over, and I'll make sure to record and film everything that I decide to eat over there. And I can go pretty crazy, but I still have to keep it within reason, or I will go into a calorie surplus. So I'm going to do my best to stay at a calorie deficit today. Not going to be making excuses. Can't say, oh, it's a holiday, so I'm just going to take an off day. No off days until I get to where I want to be. If you guys want someone that's going to make a bunch of excuses about stuff, don't watch my channel. I'm headed out right now, gonna go pick up some black coffee, probably at Circle K or a gas station or something, and then I gotta get my butt over to church because I'm already running late. You guys know I'm terrible at being on time for things, so I gotta get over there, get moving. And it's a little bit past 10 o'clock at this point, and all I've had so far was a little bit of water and some black coffee, so I haven't had any calories. And I'm not too sure when we're gonna be eating. It's probably gonna be like a late lunch or early dinner, but I'm just gonna have to adjust and adapt today to still stay at a calorie deficit. All right, guys, just finished up at the Circle K, got a little bit of black Texas pecan coffee, and the main reason I stopped here was to get some cash back so I can donate at church. Got $20 back. I bought something, obviously, and they still charged me a $1 fee for cash back. Have you guys heard of this? I've never gone anywhere where if I buy something, they also charge me a fee for getting cash if I buy something. So weirdest thing, gonna head over to church, keep the fast going. Water, black coffee, and sparkling water really helps me out getting through this fasting period, so I'm going to keep it up. Don't want to drink too much coffee though, so I will be drinking some water after this and probably chill out with the coffee a little bit. Running late for church just by a little bit, should be pretty close to on time. Forgive me, Lord, please, but I'll see you guys after that for whatever I eat. All right, guys, I just finished up at church, and my dad said we should be eating around 2 o'clock today, so we'll have to see about that. Usually it gets pushed back on holidays and stuff like this. I don't remember if I said this or not, but I'm not going to be working out today simply just because I'm not going to have the time. So I'll make sure to record whatever we eat. They're supposed to be picking up Olive Garden, and then I'm in charge of bringing the cake over there. So I'll show you guys exactly what I'm going to eat. All right, I am back home from church now. I was a little bit late, but technically it was because of the traffic and not because of me. I was sitting there like forever. So I got the cake right here. You guys can see big old chocolate cake. Picked this up at Costco. That's going to be super calorie dense, but I am going to have a piece of it tonight. And it's about 1 o'clock now. And I'm going to go ahead and take a little bit of a break and then head over to my parents so I can celebrate Mother's Day with my family. To help hold me over a little bit more, I'm going to have one of these Waterloo sparkling waters here. We splash myself with these things. And I'll see you guys. Should be eating around an hour or two from now, not more than probably 3 hours. So I will be eating from between like 2 o'clock to 4 o'clock probably, but I'll let you guys know exactly what happens. Ooh, still getting used to these. Right, it's about 8 o'clock at this point, and what ended up happening is we ate at about 2:45 today. My dad ended up picking up a bunch of Olive Garden to go on the way back to my parents' house from church. We started off with the chicken parmesan. Here's the first portion that I had right here, and I also included a few breadsticks. And since I knew I was only going to be eating one meal for the day, started off with a pretty big sized portion and even topped it off with 2 packets of grated Parmesan cheese because you guys know how much I love cheese. After that main portion, I ended up going back for one more breadstick. Here it is. Then I also had 2 of those Olive Garden mint chocolates that I absolutely love. Then to finish everything off, I got even more unhealthy and ended up having 2 pieces of that Costco cake. Here's the first piece. Here's the second piece. It was really, really good. It was chocolate cake with even a little bit of mousse through the center. My mom ended up really liking it, and it was a real winner with everybody, not just my mom. So that's all the calories that I've had today so far, and like I said, it's about 8 o'clock at this point. Drank a lot of water while I was over there just to keep myself from overeating, and I'm also having a little bit of sparkling water. At this point, I might have a little bit of salad just because I didn't get in any greens at all today, and you guys know that's really important for me. And now I doubt all the ingredients in the Olive Garden chicken parmesan and the cake and everything were perfect. I'm not trying to be on a perfect diet where every meal is absolutely perfect. All I'm trying to do is be about 80 to 90% perfect, where I eat really high quality meals with a lot of organic foods about 80 to 90% of the time. So even with this not super healthy, high quality meal today, I'm still eating about 8 to 9 out of 10 meals that are really high quality and really healthy. It's important not to be super strict. I know it's easy when you get into a diet to say, oh, I'm never gonna eat anything bad, but it's just not sustainable because eventually you're gonna want a little bit of cake, you're gonna be hanging out with friends, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, husband or wife or something, and you're gonna wanna splurge a little bit. So it's important for me, and you guys should take this same advice, to splurge every once in a while and not forget to enjoy life. So I had my not super high quality meal today. What I'm gonna do is start up the intermittent fast again right now, and that's if I don't have any salad. If not, the intermittent fast will start up a little bit later, which is okay. And I'm gonna be eating a lot higher quality foods and working out again going into tomorrow. I appreciate you guys watching. If I don't get that salad, I will not see you guys again. Gonna go ahead and enjoy this night, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for another one. Still trying to get used to this. I don't know. I just don't know if it's gonna work out for me, but I'll see you guys tomorrow.